Okay, so here we go. This is what I'm going to use today on this bird to season it. And it's nothing special. It's just stuff I had in the cupboard, stuff I had in the fridge. You can use whatever you want. But I like to stuff the bird to keep it moist. So I've got an onion with some garlic. I've got some celery, some sweet peppers, apple, some cilantro, and I took a stick of butter and cut it up. I'm going to mix all the stuff in the bowl and stuff it inside the bird. I got some salts, garlic salt, sea salt, Lowry salt. I got some smoked pepper, roasted and garlic, some Montreal chicken, some basil, thyme. I'm going to put some of that stuff in the stuffing. And the stuffing's not going to be used to eat afterwards. It's just to keep the bird moist and give it flavor. All right, here we go. Got the onions and garlic, sweet pepper, celery, apples, and cilantro. It's in there. We'll dump this butter in there as well. That's going to help keep the bird moist. Put a little sea salt in there. I have a clove of garlic in there already, but I'll put a little bit of the garlic salt. Why not? I'm going to put a little of everything in it. Just a pinch. I don't measure anything. You don't have to be perfect. You can use whatever you want. So this is an unusual blend of pepper. It's actually smoked pepper. Use some of that. This roasted herb and garlic. A little Montreal chicken. A little basil and some thyme. Why so much? I don't know. I like a lot of flavor. Really doesn't matter. If you just want to use basic salt and pepper, that's good enough. A little too much time. It came out too fast. I'm just going to mix this up real quick, and we're going to get it inside this turkey. The fun part. Let's try to get all this mixture inside this bird. Just pack it in there as best you can. And you can use all kind of stuff, any kind of ingredients you want. Like you could even use, lemons and oranges and. Okay, she's stuffed. We've got the outside of the bird seasoned, and now I'm going to show you a little trick, a little something I learned. This is optional. You don't have to do this, but it's just something I do because I really like juicy turkey breasts. And so what I've done is in the front of the bird, you can go up under the skin, and if you work your hand under the skin, you can lift it up. Now, I had to be careful by this little thermometer here. It's one of those birds with the plastic thermometer. I made sure I just kind of left that alone, but I've got a little salt and pepper mixture here and some seasonings. And I'm just going to take that in my hand. I'm going to go up in here and put a little bit of seasoning and just rub it around on top of the breast as far back as I can get. Now I'm going to do it on both sides. Like I said, totally optional. This is not mandatory, but I like doing it. That way the skin's not the only thing with seasoning on it. We do have it on some salt and pepper and whatnot on the turkey breast direct. Now also, you want to be careful though. If you do that, don't poke holes in the skin. Try not to break it. Now I'm going to take some butter. I'm going to go in there and just smear this butter along the top of the turkey breast. Need a little more for the other side. And that's more than enough. And just kind of smear it all in there. You want to talk about some moist turkey breasts. Okay, so now that's in there. See if I can get some of it off my fingers. So that's in there. Totally optional, but it's something I like to do. Okay, now that we have the bird stuffed, we've got the outside all seasoned, she's pretty much ready. A couple things we still need to do though. I'm going to tie up these legs and kind of bring everything together, close this up, and just wrap it around the leg here a little bit, bring that in, go by the other leg, and see if you can just get them to tighten up. I'm going to go ahead and tie this around the bottom. Just using some twine. You know, they've got, you know, regular twine you can use, or they sell cooking string, I guess they call it. So I've got those legs for the most part. Having a little problem here. I can't really see on the other side. There we go. Okay, there it's done. I also have another piece. What we're going to do there is bring these wings in. What I try to do, and this bird's pretty big, I don't know if I can do this. Sometimes I can tuck the wing under the leg, but the whole point is to keep these real tight to the body so they don't burn. So I'm just going to run a piece of twine around here underneath. See if I can get those wings. Yeah, and this bird, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Tuck them up real tight. That way the ends of the wings won't burn so bad. Okay. Let's just do a double knot. Okay, and that's that. Boom, she's tied, ready to go. And for one last secret recipe, this is totally optional. You don't have to do this. I just started doing it this year. And this is an injector. You can buy different kinds. This one just happens to be a Creole. They call it a Creole butter flavor. And I hope I didn't mess up the thermometer there. And what you want to do is take this injector, and I like going into the breast, get it in there, and just slowly squeeze a little bit in there. And I'm just going to hit it several spots in this breast. And just do a little bit in each area. I'm going to now put some into the legs as well. Not that they need as much juice. I've never done the wings. I don't think it'll go in the wings. You could try though. And this is totally optional. And that didn't go well. I pulled it right out. Oh, there we go. Okay, just make sure. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. I think we're thoroughly saturated.